Now that you have drawn your borders around your drawing on your final paper, you can now start painting in your background with a watercolor wash. Okay, so I'm dipping my brush into water. I am filling up, starting with a section. I'm going to be careful of my edges, but I'm doing a first layer of water. Just clear, clean water. I'm going to start with this top left section here. And for this example, I'm going to do cool colors. So I'm going to use blues, greens, and purples. So with my clean brush, I'm going right into my color. Being aware of my edges, making sure my edges stays nice, crisp, and clean. And then maybe I want this color to blend into a different color. Maybe I go into green next, so I'm going to wash out my brush. And with my clean brush, go into my green. Maybe I want to add some green dots, kind of get that blooming effect. This is really up to you on how you want to color in your background with the watercolor, how you want to paint it. There are different ways you can do. You can do a mixture, or you can just pick one and fill the whole background with just one. Maybe now I clean out my brush and I go into purple. Maybe I want to blend my purple into my blue. Okay, so that is how you do a watercolor wash. Another method you could do is, instead of putting on the first layer of just clean water, you can go right into your colors. So maybe if I want to go right into my blue and just right onto my paper, I don't have to do that first wash. The wash method, where I do the blank water first, makes it kind of lighter. So your colors will be darker if you don't do the wash method. Being aware of my lines and edges as I work in this section. Maybe here I want to blend it a little bit more so I can kind of mesh these two sections together. Maybe I want to swap colors, cleaning out my brush, going for, I'm going to do purple this time. Do some purple over here. And washing out my brush. Maybe I'm going to go for some green dots again over here. Keep that dots consistent. Remember, if water starts to pool up in a section or area, like here, where my blue is starting to really pool up, I don't want it to drip outside into my border, I can wipe off my brush with my fingers to get out all of that water so that I've got a relatively dry brush. And then I can write over those blobs, pick up some of those pools of paint that I'm having. Okay. You can also use this if you want to get rid of any colors that you have. You can lighten up colors with this method as well. So I'm just going to continue to fill in the rest of my drawing with my cool colors. And now I have a finished background using watercolors, and this would be ready to put onto the drying rack to dry.